Shalom royalty. Right now we are, and Israel, we are, well, today is Sunday, January 24th. Make sure it's the 20, yeah, it's the 24th. And it's a lot of weird stuff going on. So for those of you, if you do follow astrology, you already know that we're in Aquarius season. But if you're unfamiliar with astrology, we crossed from Capricorn season into Aquarius season a few days ago. Excuse me, last week. And it was also the same day as Inauguration Day that we made that transition. So it's just a lot of weird stuff going on after that point that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the inauguration, but it's just not a coincidence that things happen the way that they did according to timing. I don't even know how to put into words what's happening at the moment, because it's just, well, I can explain this much. Since I am a Capricorn, I understand, Capricorn energy, and it was much easier for things to stay in order and to be systematic, to go A, B, C, D, and to go in order, and things to be structured. Now that we're in Aquarius season, which is under a water sign, and if I'm not mistaken, it's also under the planet Saturn. It's the other side of things. So where Capricorn is more structured, and Capricorn also is a cardinal sign, which means it's not mutable and it's not even fixed. It's cardinal. It just is what it is. It's there. It's there to provide structure. It's there to provide a foundation to build on. It's an earth sign. Aquarius being a water sign, and I don't know if it's mutable or fixed. It's definitely not cardinal. But it's just this weird energy. I don't even know what to describe it as, because it's so strange. And I've never felt things like this intense, this strong, consciously, because I've been part of weird stuff and weird things have happened in my life, but to not just have my own weird experiences, but also to hear from other people their weird experiences. It's just apparent that we're all as a collective going through the same thing. And it's not, here's the thing. You can't put the labels negative and positive on many things anymore. A lot of things just, all you can say is it is what it is. They are what they are. And that is pretty much, I guess, the theme of 2021. It is what it is, because that's what it is. And even if you don't believe that that's what it is, that's what it appears to be. And things that are changing is like things that, I don't even know how to explain this, man, because it's just so weird. I've had weird dreams over the past couple days. I was watching a video by Joe Dawson yesterday, and he was talking about how he had an experience in his dream with an individual who was trying to be violent towards them, and he started ministering to them. And I'm like, I literally had the same kind of dream the day before, where someone was being mean towards me and violent towards me, and I started ministering to them. And I'm like, what? And my sister last night, she woke up out of her sleep in a cold sweat and came to me to talk to me about her dream. And her friend tried to commit suicide the other day. One of my younger friends tried to commit suicide in the past few weeks. Y'all, there's so much stuff going on in the world, and I don't know what to say about it. I don't have an opinion on it. It's just, can we all get on the frequency of actual love? Because at this point, I'm almost, everyone has their role to play, and that's what I need to come to grips with, because it's I'm tired of people being so hateful and mean and rude, but at the same time, that's their role to play. Their role is to be the condescending individual that causes conflict. Their role is to be that person who's causing chaos in the middle of peace, and it's just messing me up. One of the people I know they were kind of playing off like not being spiritual or anything like that. They just don't believe the same things that I believe. The only common ground we have is believing in Jesus. But, you know, how I understand astrology and numerology, you know, they don't believe in like synchronicities when it comes to like seeing 111, 222, you know, angel numbers. But they do believe in energy. They believe in like chi energy. They believe in hypnosis. They believe in other esoteric things that I don't partake in, if that makes sense. Like, I understand hypnosis. I understand like people being able to use their energy to change certain things in a different way. I am more so of a person of the path of least resistance while still following Christ. I'm not going to force anything to happen. So I'm very well aware of hypnosis. That's just not something I'm willing to partake in. I'm more so of a person who's into auto-suggestion or the law of attraction and affirmations, where I'm repeatedly letting stuff be entered into my psyche and then letting it play out into fruition in physical reality, rather than hypnosis, where it's in an instant it's changed. And that's terrifying to me. So it's just the fact that people are just more open about things now. And it's just weird. Y'all, I saw in the news earlier where it was on CNN. They were like, Joe Biden going to mass for the first time being president of the United States. And I'm like, why is this news? No one cared what Donald Trump went to church. No one cared about Donald Trump's religion or spirituality at all. So why does Joe Biden matter so much in this context? And then what happened with the National Guard troops, where they didn't have shelter for them after the inauguration. And then it was like over 5,000 troops who had to sleep in the parking garage. And then Trump offered for them to sleep in his hotel in DC. That made Australian news, but not headline news in the United States. What? Had Trump had the National Guard guard him, and then him not provide them a place to stay, and then somebody else offered them a place to stay, that would have been headline news on every mainstream media platform. Period. So the fact that it's under the Biden-Harris administration, everything swept under the rug, Pelosi taking pictures with them, and then they have to sleep on the ground, sharing, I think they said it was one electrical outlet and one bathroom. 5,000 men. Y'all, what is going on? I don't know what's going on. I need answers, man. Like, I be praying all the time, and like God will
not answer, mommy. It's a cat. It's the cat.
That's my son's answer for everything. It's a cat. It's a cat. I'm like, okay, man. But I did. Okay, sir. I did have the scripture of the day. It was like, cast your burdens on the Lord. I forgot what passage it came out of. It was in my email. I need to check it again. But that's what I got to. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've got to continue doing, is cast my burdens on the Lord, because it's like, and lean not on your own understanding, like, because I don't understand anything right now. So how could I lean on my own understanding when I don't have any understanding with what's going on? But I'm gonna go ahead and go. You guys, just comment any thoughts you have. And I appreciate the 5 people who are subscribed to this channel now. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't really know what this channel is going to produce. This is really just me on my own spiritual journey, talking to people about what's going on and my perception of it. So, you know, I do appreciate you guys for subscribing, though. And also, I just want to make this clear. I have made 2 videos where I talked about Marcus Rogers specifically, and I don't want to do that anymore. It's not, you know, I'm not trying to clout chase and use someone else's name for my own personal gain. That's not why I'm here. The first video I made, I just thought it was amazing that we shared the same experience, which is what I'm going to do with the Joe Dawson title with this one. It's the fact that we shared the same type of experience. And then people came on the Marcus Rogers video and they were so hateful toward him and not even paying attention to what I put in the video. So I had to make a follow-up video to talk about that and see exactly where people's heads were. And they really didn't even address what I was saying in my original video. No one addressed anything that I said in my original video talking about the vision that we both shared. And that is where my heart just breaks, because it's like, yo. So it's just really easy to trigger people when it comes to something hateful. And when you are talking about something positive, people will literally combat it with negativity. And that's just heartbreaking. But like I said, everyone has their own role to play. But to close out this video, I will go into more detail about Joe Dawson's dream and my dream. So he said that it was like a man, a bigger man, and he was coming to attack him. And I forgot exactly what he said. It was in a recent video he made. Today is January 24th, so he must have made his video on the 23rd yesterday, or the 22nd, but I think it was the 23rd. I keep up with JoJo's videos pretty closely. And the day before that, whichever the day it was, whether it was the 22nd or the 21st, I had a dream where I was wearing this jacket, or a different gray jacket. And so my hood was up. And so I was at the basketball court with my friend. He asked for me to go with him to watch him play. And I got bored of watching them play. So I started reading whatever book I had. And then I was getting bullied by this one individual. He knocked my book out of my hand, or tried to. And then, I just started ministering to him. Like, at first I was like, oh, so you're one of those people where you are hurt and you're exerting your negative energy on me. And once he took off my hood and he saw it, I don't know if he took off my hood or I took it off, but anyway, my hood got off my head. Someone took it off. And so the other guys realized, like, oh, that's a girl, leave her alone type thing. They were backing away from the situation. But since he had already done so much, as far as like knocking my book out of my hand or whatever, then it's weird because I saw him, I think he tried to knock my book out of my hand, because I remember myself closing my book and setting it down next to me. So, attempting to knock my book out of my hand or whatever. And then he's like, not backing down from what he did or the energy that he's already exerting. And he was just like, cussing at me or whatever. And I was just like, who hurt you? Like, why are you like this? But regardless, I love you. And guess what? Jesus also loves you. You can accept his love. And okay, go. And we can, pretty much change the situation how it is. And then he started crying. I don't remember if the guy in JoJo Dawson's dream was crying. But it's just the fact that we're literally in the astral plane ministering to people. Like, this isn't normal. This is not normal. And the Bible says,
it's coming. Let's go.
Old men will dream dreams and young men will see visions. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. I haven't done my morning routine yet. I haven't taken a bath yet today, and it's Sunday. This is when I take my salt baths. I put Himalayan salt in my bath water and I take a bath. It's already like almost 4 p.m. I think. It's 4:38 and I haven't taken my bath. I usually take it in the morning, early afternoon, and it's becoming evening. I'm not even sure if I'll get to it because it's just so much energy to take in, and people having weird dreams and people, like other people having experiences and stuff. And it's in a way stressful, but at the same time, I'm not stressed as far as like being overwhelmed. I'm just at a point where it's like, who else is experiencing things and what are they experiencing? Because it's a mixture of curiosity, and I would like clarity to come from that. So comment any dreams you've had, comment any weird experiences, any visions, anything like that. that has happened to you in the past week. I do mean specifically since Aquarius started, which was January 20th, but it can be just in general for this entire month if you want, or something, an occurrence has been happening since 2020, leaking into 2021. At this point, I just want everyone to come together and have peace together, because, or at least a common understanding, because it's about that time. It's about that time. Something else big is gonna happen. I made a January predictions video. I'm gonna rewatch it at the last day of January just to see if I was accurate about anything. And yeah, but I'm gonna go. God bless all of you. Thank you, royalty, for being here. Shalom.